Moi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Miles. If you didn't know what my name is, then you don't know the name of this channel, which would be very strange and weird, I assume. Anyways, today we're talking a little bit more about me and my things, some kind of information about me, facts, and weird secrets. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? The camera stand right now is I'm afraid it's gonna fall. I really hope it's not gonna fall. And today I built a fantastic, big, massive chair. That was fun. So thankfully, yesterday, or I say this morning at like 4 o'clock in the morning, ordered a couch and finally it came. And isn't it beautiful? Exactly what I said. Look at this thing. I built this. What? How in the world did I build this? How did I build this? And also I have a TV stand to build because we're using the dining table as a TV stand, and also a bookshelf that will thankfully go here. So lately that's what's been happening in my life, just a bookshelf that will be here like this with books. I am presently the bookshelf. I'll just be standing here for the rest of my life, like presenting books for you. This is bookshelf. This is a bookshelf. Starting off at the beginning of my amazing life, I was born in Blackpool, which is around northwest of England, and over there is where I have 4 older siblings. The oldest is I forgot. But it was really hard being the youngest sibling out of 5 because it was always, hey, you're the blame. So I spent a lot of my time either in the corner, like this. This is where I spent my time, and it seems as though I am so comfortable that I decided to make a video, like all my videos inside this like space. I'm that comfortable that I'm just... It can be quite difficult for the youngest child, the youngest sibling, to actually go through life with older ones, because we get blamed on a lot for stuff that we did not do. It was really fun because also you get like most love from the parents, maybe depending on your parents. I have 3 older brothers and 1 older sister. The result of this, having 3 older brothers, there was a lot of fights, both verbally and physically, and I have no idea how in the world my single mother dealt with 5 kids. How? Starting off when I'm 5 years old, I moved to Switzerland. So moving to Switzerland, I moved there with my dad, one of my brothers, his wife, and her son. And it was amazing. It was great. Going to Switzerland when you are 5 years old for 4 years, it was a result of so many things. I mean, literally so many things. There were festivals. There was 5 o'clock morning wake-ups with a band just going bang, 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 bang. Have you ever been woken up by drums from a teenager and then a small little like kid version of this following them behind going, wee, I'm part of this? Because if you have never, ever had to deal with that, then you don't know what it's like to wake up startled. The main reason why we actually had to move to Switzerland is because my dad got a job. He is I don't specifically know what he does, or at least what he did do. All that I know is that I once saw him in a glass plane, and he was doing something with some wires inside that plane while it was off in the air. I mean, how would you feel if you saw one of your parents in a plane up in the air just... I was 9 years old when I left. I don't really know why. I think he might have been transferred back home. But all in all, it was a great country. Unfortunately, I do not speak German or Swiss German. I was learning German though inside high school. That was hard, difficult, and I don't think I'll do that again. Maybe. Actually, I could. Maybe. Possibilities are everywhere. Endless, endless possibilities. So fast forwarding from 9 years old to 12 years old is when my mother decided to Actually, this is a story of its own. My mom had a stroke when I was 11 years old when my mother had a stroke, and during that stroke it actually changed her whole thought process. After that, she was like, okay, I need a holiday. I need a holiday away from you kids. I need a holiday away from family. I need a holiday away from my job. I just need to go somewhere out up here. On that day that she decided that she wanted a holiday, she went to Thomas Cook. At that time, it wasn't so much on the internet as much as walking into the office and being face to face with the person, asking them for the cheapest flight to the most sunniest place and the most like up to date, like I will need to leave tomorrow kind of holiday. So she decided to go to Cyprus. Cyprus for 2 weeks, including on my birthday, which she missed. During that 2 week holiday that she was away, for the next day it was like she left the next day on that plane, booked it, packed it, and went off. Like super mom. By the time that she got back, she decided to sit down. All of her kids, all 5 of us, were sitting there on the couch. She goes in front of us and says, I am moving to Cyprus. Who wants to come with me? Everyone else said no. Either they had a job, they had school, or they have friends that they don't really want to go away from. And there was me sitting there like, I will come. And that is how I ended up living in Cyprus. I do know a little bit Greek, but it's something that I keep a secret from many people, and I don't know why. It's just I do know a little bit of Greek, I do know a little bit of Spanish. I know these things, but I just don't tell people about it. All of a sudden you just hear me on the phone just like speaking these languages, and first of all, how do you know this language? Secondly, wow. There are a few things inside Cyprus that I was able to do to actually make friends. There were people that they knew people who also needed a friend. Then we got to a point where I was advertising in the newspaper, 15-year-old, trying to look for a friend. I mean, how creepy does that sound? Thanks, Mom. After finding a school, I was shipped back to England. At 17 years old, I was bouncing back and forth with a lot of friends and families' couches because I didn't specifically have anywhere to live. As soon as the school knew what was happening with me inside my college, I was referred to a homeless shelter inside Lytham. I learned a lot from Harbour House. I learned a lot from the staff who was living there. I learned a lot from the other people that were living there. I also made a few friends as well. I mean, not everybody who goes inside a homeless shelter is an alcoholic or a drug addict. It's usually we have been kicked out for a specific reason, or you don't have enough money, or you just don't have anywhere to live. I was there for, overall, I was there for 2 years. In the end, I actually did get kicked out from my nan's because of being gay. Now, she's great, she's fine, she loves me. It is perfectly fine. Back then, it was like, okay, it is a phase. You know when you sit down with your grandparent, they tell you that you are a phase? And then all of a sudden, years fly by, and it's, I love you for who you are. That is heartwarming. And there is a lot that I could tell you about my life. I mean, a lot of things have happened to me in my life that is soon, okay, not that specifically that soon, but someday will be written inside my own book. Yes. And somehow my hair has gone into the streak. I have waves. Literally. Such a mess. Ah. And I decided to quit college completely and again move back to Cyprus. During that time inside Cyprus, I was wondering, what in the world can I do? I helped my mother with her business. I was the assistant manager of my mom's business. That was very, very nice. And then I studied to be a paramedic. During that time, it was quite difficult and hard. Riding inside an ambulance was very fun, and knowing my things about saving lives. I mean, I can save lives. What's better than that? Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Come back soon. Make sure to comment and like and subscribe and do as much as you can. I want to just grab an object right now, and I don't know why. I just have an urge to grab an object and just... I found an object. Flowers. I hope you like them. They're fake, by the way, which means that they smell really nice. I really hope that you enjoyed these amazing flowers, fake flowers that I'm currently showing you right now. Will be giving you. Here, take them. If you want to know anything more, you can ask questions. You can go onto my Instagram. I'll put the link down below into the description, and enjoy. Okay, bye. Take the flowers.